Good morning, Miss Orser. Today I will present my business project called Just Ubi. This is a project based on the waste from potato, sweet potato, and cassava. This is the place to recycle ubi family waste into sustainable product. The customer will be provided with activities that make people realize the importance of sustainability in our life. The project motto is down to earth, which means we are being humble by putting aside our egoism and ignorant act that try to make our life and this world better. The issue that make me want to make this project is global warming. Maybe in our ear it is not a rare case or unusual, but we never really give an act to reduce these problems. There are three problems that I want to raise. First is about ocean plastic pollution that kills many marine life. Secondly is about oil crisis and spill that makes our sea contaminated and our seafood harmful. And lastly is about food waste. Unfortunately, 1/4 of all food waste globally. Next, I will explain about the reason why I choose ubi family as the main source of recycle. Maybe when we heard about potato, sweet potato, and cassava, we will automatically think about food. But beside of food, actually the starch component can be useful in many sectors that I will explain later. Ubi family, like potato, considered as top 3 crops in the world. But sadly, 1/4 of potato lost in the production stage. 24% are rejected by the wholesale and 15% are waste by the customer. In total, we almost lost 2/3 of the potato. In the chart, we can see that the production of the potato reached in an average of 1,000 metric tons per year. This is the fact that I just found out for potato waste. Can you imagine how much waste of ubi family that can be utilized better? For the benefit of the ubi family itself, there are 4 main benefits. It can be reduce the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and cancer, while also maintaining our blood pressure. Now I will explain the medium of my project, which is called plantato. The model of the medium itself represents the tuber vegetable that usually keep the important parts that can be eaten under the ground. I also want to explain the ideology of this medium, which is the connection. As we all know, the plants have each part that having its own role. And that's also what I want to implement to my project, which is all the activities and teamwork rely on each other that makes the connection stronger. In my model, we can see that people usually only see what is in the upper part and not the lower part. It is also will be represent some of my space that will be semi-open and some of the space will be hidden like the potato underground. Now I will explain how this will work. So we will collect the waste from the ubi factory, household waste, and also farmers that it will be taken to the plantato to be processed and making the sustainable product such as bioplastic that later will be sent back and also sell to another company so they can use more go green material. The goals of my project is first to let people know that ubi family is healthy food that will gain the attraction from the customer. Secondly, it's to make people realize that our daily acts can cause global warming issue. Last is to show our care to the world by using the sustainable product. Now I will go to the programming of the project. The target user are food lover, environmentalist, teenager, adult, and scientists. When they arrive at my place, they will be chosen what plant they want to take. After they choosing the plant, they will get the map and brochure about the ubi. They will be also given a basket for harvesting the ubi plants. After that, they will go to the workshop to use the peel waste as the main ingredients to make the sustainable products. There will be 3 kinds of workshop with different time slot. There are bioplastic workshop, floor making workshop, and face mask workshop. After they done doing the workshop, they will go to Baltato Cafe. In here, they will process the eaten part to be delicious food. The special part is they can order from their phone and customize their own food. They also will cook them by themselves to suit their preference. If after eating there are leftover food that's still clean and eatable for others, they can put the food in the tato capture counter. In the counter, after the food was placed, the lid will close and capture the photo condition of the food and give the notification to the people around the area. This act is helped to reduce the food waste. The whole journey is meant to make people realize that our cooking act, which is our daily act, can actually create the waste. Next, it will be the Plantato factory. It is where the research and the power station held. The factory produced the bioethanol that can be used for electricity and substitute the petroleum for our vehicle. It is also a place to produce the bioplastic for the company that have worked together. From this picture, we can see that the starch component on the ubi plants is actually the most important part to make all the sustainable products. This place also the best factory to produce the item that will be sold at the tato shop and also the gas station. Next is the tato shop. This shop sells many products made from the potato peels, ubi frozen food, and sustainable product. The categories included are bakery, organic ubi family, snack, salad, dessert, and frozen food that all based from the ubi. Last is the gas tato. It is eco-friendly gas station that based from the starch vegetable that being turned into petroleum. In here is some of the references that I found as my guide for next semester. It is included the ambience, material, layout, and psychology learning in designing the type of space. First is about the look of the gas tato I want to be. I want to be a semi-open space, and this is my reference image. I'm planning to go for industrial look that is simple but functional. Next is my finding about materials in Ijen Bali restaurant. This restaurant interior made mostly from the sustainable material. They even made their own terrazzo from the glass and plastic waste. Next is my analysis about IKEA layout store. They try to implement the circular design plan with one-way system that make people spend more time and buying their products. Last, I do research about layout and shelving. This research is more to the psychological things that humans reflexively do. That's why all grocery stores that have their own tactic to make people buy more stuff when they go to the place. Lastly, I will talk about the site and area that I had choose. First, I will explain why I chose this Bumi Serpong Damai, which is called PST. This area located at Jakarta, Indonesia. This is known as one of the elite area and located between two main ubi factory company in Jakarta. I need to choose more elite place because usually the price for sustainable product is slightly higher than the standard price. So I need the area where people around the area having good economic state and willing to spend more money for the sustainable products. This is one of the city in Indonesia that focusing on greenery and sustainability. The site that I chose is called Cubic Mall PST. Cubic Mall is the only mall in Jakarta that use the concept of the power center with various tenants. This mall apply modern, green, and simple design. Maybe we are wondering what is power center concept is. Power center is a large outdoor shopping mall that usually include 3 or more big stores. This type of property might include smaller retail and restaurants that are either freestanding or located in strip plaza surrounding by the shared parking lots. Power centers are built for the convenience of the more tourists, unlike the traditional shopping mall. In terms of accessibility, this site located in the main road, and road in this area mostly can accommodate 3 or 4 lanes of car. As we can see, there are not a lot of traffic in this area too. Now I will explain the analysis of people that usually come to the mall. Most of the customer will be from Tangerang, Jakarta, and Depok with the average age of 22 to 37. The customers say that the aspect they look when they want to go to the mall are the attractiveness of the place in social media, location from their school or home, technologies of the mall, and parking lot space. Most of the customers also spend their money on restaurant and cinema. From the graph, we can see that the people that go to the mall economic stage range from the student and don't have work person and also person with up to 3 years of working experience, which means most of the customers are still young with good incomes. From the map, we can see that the site is surrounded by the housing cluster and many shop and office buildings, with two schools that very valid with the point of people going to the mall because of the location near the workplace, school, or home. From the building analysis itself, it is show the sun path over the building and the temperature of the area during the year. The wind flow in the building is good because it is open space building and there are 5 main entrances which is very accessible for the customer. Now I will explain the floor plan of the site. The ground plan consists of many stores with 3 categories. There are big store, hobbies and education section, and last foodie section. The level 2 of the mall only consists of big store and store for hobbies and education. While at the roof, they install the solar panel for decreasing global warming. The mall also includes some basic facilities such as information area, parking area, meeting point, escalator, toilets for disabled, nursing area, and lift. As the conclusion, the strength of this place are by having strategic position, big parking lots, and power center concept that allow people to use their scooter or bicycle around the mall. It is also using the solar panel as the sustainable energy supply. The weakness of this place is the store option might make people choose another mall, not many photogenic area, and not many good restaurant and cinema. For the opportunity that I can see, it is located in the main road near the school, housing, and office building that can gain more customer. The threat is around the site there are the Breeze and Ion Mall which might be the competitors for this mall. Thank you, Miss Orser, for listening to my presentation.